Ken's truck. Maybe a man named Ken construction. He's fixing like a tractor. Fixing a tractor. Every tractor is. We call him out to fix it. So
Hi guys. We are on our way. I'm just breaking my fast here.
I'm not advertising for.
We are on our way to our friend's place to go and pick some wild leeks. Oh, we're there and I'm not done eating yet. I guess I'll put the rest of my food in my bag.
Yeah, you can eat. You're a slow eater. Pretty slow eater.
One way in, one way out. We are already on their property driving in. We are here.
How are you?
I'm putting the rest of my food in this thing. Okay, we're going out. Showing how I am digging wild leek in my friend's forest.
as it warms up and as you dig,
yeah,
they're probably hiding in there.
Well, I tell you that if it was the last time when I came here, no, I want the bulbs with them.
Okay.
So there, you can take the whole thing and then separate it so I get the bulbs with them. Go ahead, honey. You can do that. Do you want me to dig and you take?
No, I dig.
You'll dig and I take? Okay. Okay. So there is lots around here. So you just digging wild leeks. Okay. We are on our way back home and I'm just having my tea and I still haven't finished my sandwich. Didn't get to record much when we were searching or digging leeks, but I'll show you guys how much leeks we got. And not only did we get leeks that we were digging, but my friend was also digging leeks for me. I didn't realize. So I have 2 bags of leeks, wild leeks.
Here's the dog was chasing now.
Oh,
sorry. Oh,
no,
sorry.
it's okay.
Somewhere over there with a lot of soil in the yard, in the garden.
Yeah, they probably bought it from somewhere. Because people have to buy a lot of soil out here.
Yeah,
the guy that I was talking to this morning say he's delivered up in my area before.
Yeah, we're in the rocks. So.
He said, "Oh, the sand is very the soil is very sandy up there."
Yeah, it is. So indeed, it's all the granite, all the rocks breaking down give us sand, but then we don't even have enough sand. At least not us. Narrow bridge ahead.
Yep.
It's one person at a time. Try squeeze there, you might. I guess you could squeeze certain car. Not too late, man. through there.
Oh yeah, we can open window.
Oh, this just in time for them to pass, so I can pass.
I wonder when that water is gonna recede.
About June. Depends on how much rain we get to. I guess we haven't driven this around here much. No, we did. We just forgot. Because when we came to his birthday, this is what we drove.
Yeah, but you can see it.
Side on it, look like it's still there. That place is cut on it. You don't think anybody's there? Or it's been kept up?
So what time do you guys have soccer?
6:30.
You're leaving to go there 6:30?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have any Friday. And we didn't have any Monday. Did we have
Today's Monday.
No, the last Monday, I'm thinking. Last week Monday.
You guys generally don't have it on holidays. That's why I'm surprised that you're having it today.
Is that so?
Yep.
Oh, but that's when we're indoor though. That's
Okay.
indoor.
Okay.
Indoor because indoor holiday is closed, right? The school is closed.
Okay.
So we don't have it. But then when it's outside, because outside is in the spring, summer, right? Spring, summer, fall. You have leaks for weeks.
Oh yeah, maybe months.
Leaks for weeks and days. Or leaks for weeks, months and decades.
I'm gonna have to research something to see if you can ferment, how you ferment it.
I had quite a bit. I had maybe about 8.
I know the flies started coming out towards the end, but I was very thankful that they were not out from the outset.
Oh, goodness,
and they were
true.
still not rabid.
Not as bad as, my goodness. Remember even when we went to up by Alan there?
Yep.
Oh goodness. It was mosquitoes mostly.
Mosquitoes. It was horrible.
The ones at Alan, at least we went there when they seemed like they were bigger, right? But there were some
Not
big,
really.
They weren't?
Not really. It's a mix. It's a mix because there are some big ones there too, but we just went to one area too, right? It's an extensive place.
I thought that one time that it was more than
No, that's a lot. 100 acres.
100. But that's a lot. So I wonder what John's doing with 250 acres.
I don't need more than an acre of land.
I could do it 5 acres.
I don't mind.
Have some there
5
for
acres
firewood
would be
and
okay for firewood and
Go
maybe like
walk.
for paths to walk through and stuff.
Yeah. But this is good. Don't complain. Forest is coming.
The forest is being deforested. Okay guys, look at this. I saw some of these trees in my friend's forest, and I saw a smaller one with some lovely, I have to get the leeks out.
Okay.
A smaller one with some lovely yellow blooms. So I asked her if I could get this little one, because there are several in the forest. So I am going to find somewhere to plant this shrub. But what I was thinking is I need some screening at the front of the property. So I'm thinking that I want to put it out there at the front of the property. So I'll see what happens. Otherwise, I have this bag of leeks that Paul and I, no, this one's from my friend. This one is the one that Paul and I dug out the leeks. And I take them out of the bag. I'll let you guys see what's here. But I made sure that I got some with roots, because I'm going to be putting some in the back of our property. I had some there, but I actually covered them over because I'm trying to rework the back of the property and trying to get it all done. And guys, I'm so happy because I finally found somebody who is gonna take us a truckload of dirt on Wednesday, my friends. Yeah, I just finished cleaning the leeks. Well, actually cleaning the dirt off the leeks. This is what I have here, and I am gonna be washing them. These lovely wild leeks and their bulbs. And then I'm gonna take these outside and I am going to put them somewhere to see if they will grow, because these roots have a little thing, like a little tuber thing at the end of the, or the beginning of the root. Has a little tuber thing that the roots are coming from. So I'm going to throw them somewhere in the back to see if they will grow. Apart from that, I do have some here in the bag that I'm actually going to go ahead and plant. I have some without the leaves, and I have some with the leaves. So we'll see what happens. Anything I plant comes to fruition, so I think we're going to do great. Right, Paul?
Right.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning. We are up early because we got a pleasant delivery, and I'm going to share it with you guys soon. But check this out. I like shopping on Facebook Marketplace. Now my hubby and my son has been making a sand pit for our younger son, who does long jump and triple jump. And we bought like maybe 16 bags of sand for maybe about hundreds of dollars. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we bought the same sand for $2 cheaper at Home Hardware than it was a Canadian Tire. But wow, recently, well, it was just yesterday, I saw sand, somebody selling sand on Facebook Marketplace, and I contacted him, and we got so much sand. It was so much that we were not able to carry it in one trip. And so we're gonna go back to, I don't even think we can carry the rest when we go back. We may still have to leave some, but I hope we can get it all because I have places to use the sand. Right, honey? Yeah. You guys are trying to lighten it before you. Yeah. Okay, so maybe if I can get a bucket that I can dip, I can help you guys.
What, we're going back today? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Let's try not to stand up that side.
Am I gonna be in your way?
No. put more to here.
Yeah.
Maybe I should even push this up.
You have more.
No, don't worry about that.
Daddy
That's
said to let
ground.
it stay on the side.
No, I want to. Oh, you want to bring her on that side?
I just wanted to push it.
Yeah, see if you can then.
Oh, you wanted to turn it?
That's what I want to turn it, so we have more of the long part, don't we?
Okay, well, maybe I don't know if I can help with that from this angle.
Just trying to do. Okay.
Looks like you drop out.
No, it's gonna destroy it.
I don't think it's going to destroy
It will. We can just take out some more. We can continue. Both of us can go in there now. And we don't have to worry too much.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
We have this that's gonna empty up there.
And we're gonna, start raking it anyway. So it's gonna end up
We got to pick Jaden up at practice.
Oh, put this in there.
Hey guys, check this out. Check this out, my friends. Check this out. This morning at 8 o'clock, we got dirt. We got like 22 yards of dirt. And you know what this makes me feel like? I can do so much now. I've got dirt! Dirt, dirt, dirt! Finally, I've got dirt and it is screened topsoil. Screened topsoil. Dirt for days. I've got dirt and I'm so happy. Yeah. Finally. I've got dirt. My friends, I've got dirt. We gotta truck it all over the property in some wheelbarrows, but we'll get it done. The most important thing is that I finally have dirt that I can use. Dirt. That's what I'm talking about. You work with what you have until you have what you can work with. And now I got something that I've always wanted in this bony neck of the woods on the Canadian Shield. It's all sand. Now we have some dirt. Yeah. We are back in the greenhouse, my friends. Every single thing is back in the greenhouse because I can't believe it. It's May 19. Last night, or early in the wee hours of the morning, it went down to -1. Tonight's supposed to hit about -2 or -3. And most of these plants were covered up outside. And the ones in here, I didn't turn on the heat because I said if those ones are out there not getting any heat, I'm sorry, you guys in here are not going to get any heat either. But some of the plants didn't do too well in here. As a matter of fact, it seemed like the ones outside did better than some of them that were in here because, for example, this was outside. This is my sweet potato. And these were outside, sweet potato, and they did well. Check this vine out. This is a sweet potato vine, and it was left inside here, and check out how it looks. And I see a couple of other plants that didn't look too happy that were left in here. So which means that I have to turn the heat on. Right now, it's very sunny outside. But it's, you can see what temperature it is right there. Yeah. And it's only going to dip because it's going to get colder as the evening progresses. So I have found every nook and cranny to put all these things because since I took them out, I actually sowed some more stuff like my corn and some beans and stuff, and so I had taken up quite a bit of space. Usually I have nothing up there. I have baskets and over there, but I had to move everything out. And then the winter flowers that I have in the front on the deck, I'm gonna have to move all of them in so that they are protected from the cold for at least another few days. Hopefully we will get to summer. Hopefully. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. I know we're living in the countryside and we're living further north, and so it's usually colder. However, I hear people all over, gardeners, complaining about things getting rotten in the dirt because it's excessive. Thinking about that rain, it was actually literally snowing earlier this morning. Yeah, May 19. Yeah, but yeah, my son just helped me to get them in the greenhouse, and so I'm gonna go ahead now and move the ones that are at the front in, and I have already turned the heater on so it can start warming up the space because I don't want to wait until it drops all the way down before I turn this baby on. I wanted to at least increase the temperature now because when it gets colder later, then the heater is gonna be fighting against the cold to try to keep it warm in here. So yeah, it has started to get warmer already, so I'm gonna close the door and I'm gonna go grab the plants that I have in the front there and take them in also. It's what it is, right? You gotta roll with the punches. Hey guys, we are having a full-on work day out here. Everybody's chipped up. Paul and Javon, they're chipping in. Right now they're just working at trying to help me to get weeds away from the garden fence. And check that out. Look around, Paul. Black flies. The black flies are out in full swing, and even in the heat of the day you would think they would go away. No, part of the reason why we bought so much soil is because we are trying to get rid of this swampy area in the back. And one thing that happens is that generally we get ducks coming here. And I was saying to Paul recently that I haven't seen any of the ducks, but check that out. There are 2 ducks back here in the water. No, don't worry. we're gonna get rid of this swampy patch in the back here. As a matter of fact, the swampy patch goes all the way back over to the property line there. The neighbor's property is swampy too. Yeah, but we are gonna have a pond, so then the ducks will go to the pond instead of coming here. Check that one out. Can you see it right there, right at the tip of my finger? And then the other one is just over from that one. I was asking my husband if he thinks that it's the same ducks that are coming back here every year, and he says yeah, he thinks so. They're probably searching for worm in the water. Check that out. I'm trying to get closer, but I don't want to shoo them away. Yeah, we are duck watching. As a matter of fact, I was actually toying with the idea of making another pond somewhere in the back here. We'll see what happens. Look at that. I'm going to climb up on this mound and see if I can get them from overhead. Yeah, there they are. It's a pretty good view. I like to say this is my husband's side of the property. My side is over there. I am busy developing mine. He hasn't started developing his yet. His is supposed to have the trailer and maybe a bunkie or another trailer, because we want to be able to host guests who want to come to the countryside to experience the countryside. That's a wide angle. That pile of twigs that are there, they're gonna do well with making me some mulch, because I bought a wood chipper and yet to put it together, but I will. Okay, I think that's enough duck watching. I need to get back to work. See you guys later. So cool. Yeah, that's even closer. Wait a minute, didn't I say it's enough duck watching? Can't help myself here. Oh, black flies.
Morning, guys. Got some sleep in my voice here because it's just a little after 7. I got up to get my son off to school. We had some rain this morning, and check who I find here in the driveway because there's water pooling off the road down onto our driveway. It's a duck. Can you see it? It's right there. Okay, I'm trying to get my finger here. Yeah, it's right there. That duck is still hanging around and it's in the water on the driveway. Anyways, I can't do much duck watching right now because I'm gonna go and get my son's breakfast ready. It's about 7:20 and he has to get the bus by 7:45. Okay, ducky ducky, have your way. Catch you later. So it's now 7:48. My son has just gotten the bus and this duck is still hanging out in the driveway. I don't see its friend though.